the most unpredictable season ever in the EuroLeague. I think we used that sentences last season also, and the season before, and the season before. So then it's just gonna get... Hello again, EuroLeague friends. How are you? I am Denise Aksoy, and this is the new episode of EuroLeague and Friends. EuroLeague and Friend is about 9 contributors from 9 different countries that host EuroLeague teams. And we are here to give you our own perspective on the league. This week, we have 3 more contributors ready to talk about things in EuroLeague. Let me introduce you. It is from Paris. It is Lona Jackson. Lona Jackson.
Oh my God, I love this memory already. Like, hello girls, how you doing?
We are good. How are you, Lona?
Well, I'm so happy. Like, I'm thriving right now. Like, it's the best week of the beginning of the season. 6 wins in a row for Paris. So, what else can I say? Like, I'm so happy.
Lona, you're like a mega celeb right now in Paris.
I mean,
you understand that, right?
Did you see that moment?
Yeah, of course. I was like,
yeah,
with my towel on. I received, getting it on. Like, seriously, it was amazing.
Yeah. I received a lot of messages. I was like, what's going on? And I said, oh, they saw this moment on TV. Okay. Yeah. So now I can say, like, I know what it feels to be like TJ Shorts, to be like supported like this. It was an amazing feeling. An amazing feeling is with the KOP Parisi. So they are the best fan ever. I love them. They're like my family. So thanks to them.
It was beautiful. I loved watching that. But I want to go to Belgrade, to Serbia, and it's Alexandra Radivojevic. How are you?
Oh yeah, thank you. That's a perfect pronunciation for my last name. It's very rare to hear that from the EuroLeague friends, to be honest. Hi girls, I missed you but I can't wait to speak about everything that we saw last week in the EuroLeague, and also to make a good preview of the Serbian Derby.
I want to also go, and she's my new friend because I haven't met her before this episode. It's Shani Blatt from Tel Aviv. How are you, Shani?
Shalom, shalom. Hello, everyone. I was so excited to be here, girls. I mean, it's my second time, Denise. I'm so happy to see you. Also, Alex, my first time with you. Luna and I already, had our gathering together. I'm wearing black today because our situation is not as good as Paris. In Maccabi. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we're gonna be smiling hopefully soon. I'm just really happy to be here with you girls. I mean, EuroLeague is the best league, and I feel like this episode is gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm excited.
And you know what, Shani? I think every week we're seeing this season is something else. And every week we're seeing different games, different atmospheres, different leaders, and different things on the court. It's the surprising league, and I cannot choose which game is the best one, which team is the best one, but for me it's always Efes and Fener. But besides that, it's just everything is changing and it's unpredictable this season. No,
Denise, you're not kidding. I swear to God, every game has a life of its own. I mean, when they say in the EuroLeague the slogan "Every game matters," this is like the perfect sentence for this season's EuroLeague league. I mean, we see every team, showing different elements of the game. Teams that we thought would never go and win, an away game are doing it and doing it amazingly. Like Paris, we saw in Barcelona. I mean, things are happening, and it's super exciting to see how the league keeps developing each year. It's amazing. I love it. I mean, I'm sure you girls all just adore what is happening with the league.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I can agree.
First of all, I want to talk with Lona. Lona, Paris. Yeah. We have okay.
The hottest topic.
The hottest topic. It's first of all, Splitter is, I don't know, he's the Batman, or I don't know what kind of Marvel character that I can name, but Paris for me is the Marvel movie because they are unpredictable, they are unstoppable, they are doing crazy stuff on the court. And TJ Shorts, a season MVP. What's happening?
Oh, Denise.
Please. Yeah, please make TJ Shorts MVP. It would be a shame not to. Come on. I mean, it's my hot take, but I mean, it's so enjoyable to watch. Did you see the way he plays, the way he passes, the way he shoots? he's everywhere. Like he's on fire every time. That's what I love about this game. And I think Tiago Splitter has been the savior. Like he really count on the last season and made everything better. And I think he's like different because he has like first a player experience. Like he used to play in the NBA. He's been a champion with San Antonio. So I mean, he has this experience, so he knows how a player worked. And also like I think he takes this project really seriously, That's why like I think that this team has the prove them wrong mentality, It's like, oh, you think like we're gonna be last? Okay, let's see. Okay, watch us.
Do you think like this team can make, the same success they had with the Euro Cup, following this year in the EuroLeague? I mean, that would be like probably the most incredible surprise that we've seen in years for a team coming up from the Euro Cup.
Absolutely, like 100% and even more. Okay, like I said it to you like at the beginning, like I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of the season because as you said, the cards were distributed, but I'm confident for real. Like I think they're fun to watch because they are so creative and they have so much fun together. Like you see that they love to play together and they have their own personalities on the court. They have their own individualities, but they match them all together perfectly, right. And they know how to activate each one of them every single time in the game. So I think like it's the best team to watch right now, I think, in the EuroLeague. Oops.
And no, I agree. And you know why they're one of the best and why they're rising team of EuroLeague right now, because I think they show both sides of the game in a very professional way. When they're on their best point of offense, at the same time there's a defense on the court that in Barcelona game it was a perfect example, and I think Splitter does it very well in his own system, very in controlling because also he's coming from a Greg Popovich school.
Exact San Antonio mentality.
How far do you think this team can go? Denise, Alex, Luna. I mean, let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it, because a lot of people from Serbia, especially, was like, it's not gonna last forever, so they cannot play like that during the whole season or something like that. But also, we didn't expect to see them in defensive part of the game, as Denise said. So now, when they have also that with the style of game they're playing from the beginning of the season, I think this can last like for a very long time during the season. And also, Ife Lundberg says before the game against them in previous rounds, like he was like they play basketball for fun, but we play with tactics. But for now, I think with this 10 rounds, it's working.
Yeah,
totally. They're having the best time of their lives. They're dancing. They're making like TikToks and Instagram stories.
Exactly. You remember Nigel Davis gave an interview, and then he was saying that in Europe, some people, I want to be very like nice when I'm quoting his quotes. So he says people are not having fun, but Paris is having fun.
Right.
Who says that they don't have fun? That's why I think they're getting their success from. And
basketball is all about fun. Yeah.
And girls, when I mentioned Nigel Davis, I want to underline one of my team, Fenerbahce Beko. Being on the number one. Very
What's
hot.
Going on?
It's
the hottest.
Let's say. And
right
plus we have negative sides. Unfortunately, injuries. Wade Baldwin, Scotty Wilbekin, and Tarek Biberovic this week. But now, he's better from what we heard from the coach. But at the same time, we are seeing a group of players that connected together. That's why Jasikevičius is saying, I don't want to have no new players in my roster. I don't want to transfer no one, because we have the system now. And when we see Fenerbahce sticking together, when we're seeing a lot of assists, when we see offensive rebounds, when we're seeing a good points in rebounding, good percentage on 3-pointers, we're seeing a group of players that are sticking to the Jasikevičius system, and it's coming also from Obradovic's system. Alex, you know it also very well. I see also Efes after Shane Larkin's injury, I'm seeing a system. I'm seeing a defensive side of the game is stronger than ever, because when I'm seeing the fourth quarter, that when I'm seeing the FS is having some troubles, they know how to come back with their vets, with Rodrik Boba, with Elijah Bryan. So it's very important to sticking to the system and the game plan. So when we're talking about Paris, also I wanted to name my team. Yes,
right,
yes,
sure.
Yes, so it was a great week for FS and Fener.
What do you think, Denise? I mean, like we did see, like a shaky start for Fener. I mean, they were like very good, and now, like you said, I mean, they're first one in the standings. I mean, what would you say has been, the biggest change in the last couple of weeks for them to, excel in the way they're doing?
I think sticking together and sticking to game plan of Jasikevicius. Not doing anything else, not playing individual. And Nigel Hayes-Davis putting everything from himself on the courts. This guy is killing it. This guy is just like, it's from another universe. I'm seeing Nigel Hayes-Davis. Girls, did you watch Bayern Munich game? What was that third quarter?
Yeah.
On the first half, nothing. And the third quarter, it's just like reborn. Exactly. He woke up. And I am, Denise Aksoy, inviting Lona, Alex, and Shani to Fenerbahce Arena. Please watch
I would love to come.
Yeah, please watch one game in our arena.
I know, it's insane.
I would love to.
Shani, also, I want you to evaluate the situation of Maccabi Tel Aviv. Also, Lee, how do you see your team and the players individually, that your opinions on players?
So, yes, Denise, I mean, the situation is not glamorous right now in Maccabi Tel Aviv. I mean, the team has been transitioned this season from a team with, many, luxurious players, so to say. I mean, all of them went to you guys, to Fener. You guys stole all of them. I mean, Von Carlsen, Red Baldwin, also Lorenzo Brown, and Josh Nebo. I mean, everyone left, and Maccabi got less experienced players. And, it's kind of showing in games, especially in third quarters. I mean, you see Maccabi kind of losing their way. But, I mean, also on top of that, there are many injuries. I mean, Gabriel was out. Jakubaitis was out. Tamir was out. He's actually now also injured. Unfortunately, he will be out for 3 weeks due to a bone bruise. Yeah, I mean,
wow.
And they just had the League's Cup last night, and they won, and he got injured. Yes, I mean, it was a fantastic evening for them. And also, all of that happening is kind of like taking Maccabi back. But we did see them competing against two of the best teams also, the Greek. I mean, if Vasiliki was here, she would support me on this one. We saw them against Olympiacos and Panathinaikos, showing competitiveness and hustle. And they were leading in the first half. And then, again, that third quarter, that miserable third quarter, something is happening there. No one really knows what's going on there. I mean, if you guys know, tell me. I will tell Abdet Katash to do something about it, because I don't know what's going on there. But
I think it's,
yeah, I mean, I just feel like once everyone gets healthy and there's like full strength, we will see them getting their mojo back and things will become better. And also Mariel Shayok just joined the team. He will be playing against Milan probably this week. And yeah, I mean, let's not forget also Tamir was magnificent in round 1 of the EuroLeague. Things were looking good in the beginning of the season. So, I mean, again, Maccabi on its full potential will be something else. I mean, big uptick.
It's about the health situations, like the injury situations are bad. But at the same time, it's just, it's hard to come back from an injured situation and sticking together. Because when we talked about Splitter, that knows how to play on the court because he used to be a player. It's also the same thing with Oded Katash, because he knows and he's been there. So he had those injured moments. He had those that terrible moments that happened to a player as injury, that we call it injury, and he knows. So he does the math. So I think it's only around 11. It's going to be a long season. And I see a future in Maccabi Tel Aviv that played playoffs last year. Why not?
I mean, they've always been one of the top teams in the EuroLeague. I mean, this year, with everything that's going on, they're playing in Alexandra's home court right now.
Yeah,
so she knows more than me probably with everything going on with Maccabi.
Yeah, I watched many games of Maccabi last season and also this season. And to be honest, I mean, I believe EuroLeague has like the best coaches ever, like possibly in the world. But Oded Katash, he's hell of a genius, to be honest. Not only because he's doing great work on the court, but also off the court with the environment they're living and playing and everything that is happening around Maccabi. So I think like he's in charge for everything, and to make good cooperation with all the players, with relations between them. The atmosphere is very good in the team, which is like weird if you think about everything that is going on. So I believe Maccabi can go far this season.
And also, I feel like something is very similar to Paris. I would say the dressing room in Maccabi is very similar to the dressing room in Paris. They're really united and together. And it really helps and contributes, to the team's kind of like mindset and mentality. Also, it's kind of showing in Fener. I mean, Denise, what do you know about the dressing room in Fener right now?
You mean locker room?
Yeah, yeah, locker room.
Well,
I mean, like how
right before the game.
I
Right before the
haven't
game.
been. But
because
when
you weren't
hear,
invited, like Luna, when people were chanting, she would have been invited.
Like right before they come on the field. That's precise.
but girls, can I tell you one thing? The atmosphere, from what I hear, really, especially Scotty Welbeck's last year, I saw one moment that affected a lot. Scotty Welbeck's wife prepared a cake, a food for the players after a win. So they were eating so that's the only thing I know from a locker room. But the atmosphere, if you ask me,
Did you get invited?
I got a piece of the cake.
Cake?
So,
Okay, that's good.
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice.
So
It's the first start.
Good.
It's the first start.
It was a good one. But when we're talking about atmosphere,
Mhm.
Alex, I'm giving you
I'm
all
here.
the microphones that we all have, because
Getting hot in here.
it's gonna get hot on the 21st of November. It is Zvezda versus Partizan, and but Zvezda has a new additional player, Petrushev. So how are the things out there, and how do you see the derby? What are the news that you can share with us?
Well, when we speak about derby games, we always try to speak about the atmosphere, about the momentum of two clubs and everything. It's obvious that Zvezda is playing better basketball right now comparing to Partizan, but also it's natural. I mean, if we speak about Željko Obradovic's team, we should remind that people to the fact that they added like 14 new players during the summer. When the season started, we maybe expected, comparing to the preseason, they playing better, but it's not happening right now. But I think they're going to find their rhythm. They're going to be better and better. But now I think Zvezda has like completely different momentum of the season. Zvezda is like on 5-5 on the standings. I feel like Zvezda could have 3 more wins during this 10 rounds, because those were tight games, and maybe Asvel, Barcelona, Žalgiris also. Those were games that Zvezda should probably won. But I mean, never mind. If we speak about derby, all facts and all factors that can put some impact of the game, you should forget about everything, everything, because nothing is decisive in Serbian derby game. Even if Zvezda has I don't know how many people on the stands and the atmosphere on their side, I think that can also bring some extra motivation to Partizan, actually. So yeah, anything can happen in Serbian derby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's like that in every country. I mean, the derby has a life of its own. I mean, anything can happen in those type of games.
Yeah, and speaking about Petrushev, we spoke a few times during our podcast. We spoke about the role of the leaders in the team, also about Fenerbahce or Maccabi or Paris. But I think if we speak about Zvezda, it seems to me like in every game they have different leader. So maybe we used to Milos Teodosic to be that last season, but now we have Filip Petrushev, and we knew that he will need some time to adapt to new teammates and new head coach. But also we knew that he was in Zvezda, so he knew the system, he knew everything, how it's going on, with fans, with the atmosphere, with the environment. He's at home, he's in Belgrade.
Back home.
And yeah, and we see on the court that he's feeling so good here, So, to be honest, I think it's time in his career to go one step forward and to be a leader of the team. I think he didn't have space for that in Olympiacos, with Sasha Vezenko coming back with Alec Peters, with Mustafa Fall, with Nikola Milutinov coming back from injury. He's playing very good right now. And, I think now Crvena Zvezda is the best environment for Filip individually, but also if we speak about team's connection and everything. And his cooperation, the biggest impression for me about him right now is his cooperation with Cody Miller-McIntyre. It's fascinating, really.
100%, yeah.
Alexandra, like, how do you survive to a Serbian derby? Like, how do you breathe? Because we received the Partizan, and it was like, we were out of air. Like, it was only like 2,000 Partizan fans, but we were like, what is going on? Everybody was shocked in the arena. So how do you survive to that?
You just got used to that,
Okay. I'm trying. I will do my best till the end of the season.
What about the derby in France? What's going on, Luna? I mean, people are probably talking about it.
The derby is gonna be interesting as usual. Like there is some I think rivalry between Asvel and Monaco, so I think it's gonna be interesting. Asvel is coming back slowly into the season. Monaco too, even if it's not perfect yet. So I can't say right now who's gonna win. I think, like you say, Shani, like the derby is really like
it's a different world. The derby,
unpredictable.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we cannot we can have some clues about what's gonna happen, but you have Mike James and he's hyped up by this kind of derby, so we can see everything from him. But I think. They're coming back slowly. I have this feeling like Asvel is coming back slowly, even if it's not perfect yet. And same for Monaco. So let's see. I'm thrilled anyway. I'm trying to go there to see.
Will they chant again? Luna, do you think they're going to do that? Because they might. I mean, you're all over France.
For now, it's just, for now, well, it's just from the Paris fan, like I love them. It's my family. So not from Monaco yet. They don't know me yet, but trust me, they will.
Yeah, because it might become a trend, just trend.
Exactly. Fans in Monaco are really, really great too. Like they really know how to celebrate, even as well. So I think it's going to be like a tight and a derby with the tension. And I think it's going to be really, really nice to see.
You're coming to Istanbul for Efes game. Efes versus Paris. Okay.
I swear I want to go. Like I want to see what it's like because I really want to see, across the other arenas.
I love EuroLeague. When their derbies are happening also at the same time. There are so many great games are happening as well. It's just Anadolu Efes versus Paris, or I don't know, Virtus Bologna versus Fenerbahçe Beko, or Milan versus Maccabi. It's so many things going on, and this season is, I think, the most unpredictable season, atmosphere-wise, point-wise, and leader-wise. It's just you don't know who's going to be the MVP and who's going to finish the regular season as a number one standing. So every game matters, every point matters, every atmosphere matters. It's just EuroLeague, and it's the best league of the world. I'm telling you. It is the best league of the world.
Exactly.
Imagine you're watching 2 derbies in 1 week. Where can you watch that?
Yeah, and I love when it's the double week, like I love all these games everywhere. I'm like in front of my TV, like, okay, it's gonna be so nice to see. I'm so cool. But I don't know, what do you think, girls, about it? But I feel like this year, in order to be maybe in the Final Four, you have to you have to stick to your team. And you have to, go beyond the defeat, go beyond the failures, go beyond that, For example, the third quarter, like it's really like bad to see every time. But I think it's about what you're gonna do in this kind of moment that's gonna define your season. Like I really think that the collective this year is really important. Like it's not about individualities working together. It's like, how do we, invest in each other, and how do we make the best of it? I think it's like the essence of the season.
Luna. And like, about this, what Denise said, that part of her speech, like that sentence, like the most unpredictable season ever in the EuroLeague. I think we used that sentences last season also, and the season before. That means that we are growing and we are, stepping up from season to season, and not only with the competition but also with our podcast. So we have so many fans right now, and it's only episode 4.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Around the world, girls.
2 biggest fans of our podcast are, at the first place, Kyle Hines. I need to say hello to him.
Thank you.
Congratulations for the new job. I think we all wish him good luck on his new position in the NBA league. So thank you, Kyle, for supporting us. And the second biggest fan is my mom, obviously. She's sharing.
It's my mom.
Same. It's also
She's
also
sharing
Nigel.
every episode.
Also Nigel was reposting our podcast. So
We love Nigel for that too.
And you have the Parisi. You have the Parisi that were chanting my name. They're big fans.
Oh
too,
yeah, they're
so-
big fans. Okay.
Yeah, they're behind us.
Luna's fans.
Behind us.
Thanks to them. Love you.
They're your fans too, you know.
I share.
Merci. Thank you.
Girls, thank you. That's all we have for now. And thanks to all of our fans. Rivalry series game of the week is Red Star versus Partizan and other 8 games on EuroLeague TV. Let's not forget to watch all of them. And plus, let's like this video, comment under the video, and subscribe. So see you next week. Thank
Thank you, girls. Thank you.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Ciao.
Bye, girls.